Hi, this is Andrea speaking, and this is a video response to the video called Destiny Productions Questioned, uploaded by the channel called Big Mouth B. So let's look at some of the points in your video. So the first thing that you mention here is all equal and one, which from your video one can see that you do not understand why we are using that terminology often within our Destiny videos. So when we say all equal and one, we are all equal and one. What are we saying? We are all actually equal because we are here in this physical. We are born into the physical as the physical, and we all live on this physical planet and utilize everything that the planet provides equally for everybody. Therefore, we are all actually equal, because the only reason why people go and create separation in the form of, oh, but I'm this culture, or I'm from this bloodline, or oh, but wait, I'm special because I'm this skin color. That was all created as a point of separation, within how beings gave value to such things. So that is not actually real. I mean, if any piece of information that you make up in your mind, if you represent it as if you are an authority and you publish the information, white people are superior because God created them so. Now, the church created this information earlier on simply because they were able to suppress people of other skin colors. So there's an example for you, one basic example, going back in time and showing you in history how people were able to dominate others by using information against people, such as in the case of some skin colors are better than other skin colors, and my culture is better than yours, and my religion is better than yours, and everybody just unfortunately accepts this. And then when you have children, you teach this to your children. And what do children do? I mean, they, majority of the time, except of course the children that are coming into the world now that are sort of questioning everything they're taught by their parents and their peers, but the children are, mostly taking on the information that they are taught by their parents and their teachers, and then they duplicate this when they have children. You must have a religion. In most families, the religion will get passed down. In most families, the cultural beliefs will get passed on, the value systems, the sort of stance that you take within the system, meaning your status and the desire for power. All of that gets passed on from generation to generation. So within the Destiny videos, when we say we are all equal, we are actually saying everything else that was created to separate human beings was created in the mind, and was created to separate and to basically for power to shift from one person to another person, or one group to another. But if you actually look at it, there's nothing that is different from me to you, because we are all both here in the physical and we share this physical reality. When we say we are one, we are saying that as humanity, as one, we are all creating this system that we are currently in. We are all agreeing to every single thing that happens, every system that is created, every person that is abused, everything that is done in the name of the capitalist system. We are all participating in the exact same systems, and thus we are one in creating the world as it is. We are one also, which links with the point of we are equal. We all come from one physical substance. We are all here and come from the same process of, there's the sperm and the ovum. We all come from the same substance. So you could look at it from a biological point of one, and you could look at it from how we are all co-creating the world. And if a majority of humans accept the abuse that exists within this world, then look at what happens. It becomes what humanity accepts. So within that, currently, and this is unfortunately where oneness and equality is being abused by people who want spirituality and things like that, because what is not being understood about oneness and equality is what we are actually one and equal to is what is currently happening in the world, and that is not a pretty sight. That is not the pretty, bubbly oneness and equality that spirituality people want you to believe, because if you actually look at what we are one and equal to, it is the current system as it is and the abuse that is being allowed. So your next point here with regards to, is the dark speaking through Destiny? Does Destiny represent heaven or hell? No. If you actually, you do say here that you don't have sufficient time to go through all our material, but this is explained within the material. We're saying that hell already exists here on earth. You can see this for yourself, research this for yourself by looking around you, look on the internet and in the newspapers. We are saying what is possible for everybody to be lived, which could be heaven on earth for all, is very much possible. Everything on earth, as the existing systems that are currently here that support us, everything is here already. All we need to do is we need to sort out the value that we have given life, to stop and change our starting points of what we're actually accepting and allowing. I mean, some people are given money, some are left to starve. What have we come to accept as ourselves, as humanity? It's unacceptable. So heaven on earth, meaning a dignified life for all, is very possible. But to do that, we have to first see and realize that we're creating hell for most beings on this planet, and that there's something we can do about this. So we stand for this point of establishing a dignified life for all, establishing heaven on earth, and changing what is currently here, which you could say is hell on earth. So with regards to your point of, do we stand for love or fear? We stand for unconditional love of everybody and everything. Love thy neighbor, which is what Jesus said. And to do that, I'm not talking about I have love feelings for you, or I have love feelings for my partner. I'm talking about real love exists when you give to others, meaning those who are one and equal to you. All of humanity and all beings on this planet get the same that you get. That would be real love. Anything other than that is relationship love, meaning for a moment you participate with another being who is your family member or your lover, and you get an energetic experience within you, and you call that love. That's not love. That is an energetic reaction to what your partner is doing or saying to you. If you react in fear to our message or that which our research that we represent, that is your reaction to what we are saying. Therefore, Destiny doesn't represent fear. We represent a message and a method to go about changing this world. Some do react to that in fear, but actually do yourself a favor and go through the material. It is a lot, but go through it and you will see that the harsh reality that is here, we are speaking about it openly, about how the system functions, what man is allowing within and without. If in that, while listening to the interview, you go into fear, I suggest observe your reaction, see why you go into fear. Is it because you feel that it is happening to you, it is happening to somebody close to you? You will more often than not find that people who react to destiny in fear is simply because we are hitting a nerve with that person with regards to them not wanting to change and actually let go. I mean, when I started applying the destiny tools, this is actually a very interesting point that I would like to share. When I started applying the tools for myself, I went into immense fear. And it was then I had a discussion with Bernard, and he said, look, the thing that you are fearing the most is actually allowing yourself to live. Actually let go of the past, which my past consisted of self-abuse, depression, extreme anger towards self, towards my family. And he said that you are holding in place, and you have become that, and you've become the depression and the anger. And as much as we say we want to let go of these things, we have actually become this as our personality, and therefore the mind, as who we are, fears letting that go, fears actually living and accepting self and standing here, just being here, breathing. Wow, I can live, I can let go of the past, I don't have to fear, I don't have to hate, I can just live and move myself here in the physical and express myself. That was the most difficult thing, and that's where I went into major fear reactions when I worked through the material, when I started applying self-forgiveness. So that's something you could consider in relation to the fear point. Thank you.